Hey, we're back. Once
It
again.
cut out again. Not really sure what's going on with it. Soon we might stop by Best Buy somewhere, try figuring out a cheap camera or something, maybe figure out what I can do with this computer, and try fixing this problem. It has never done this to us before.
But we are reviewing the Voopoo Drag 2.
This will be part 3 since it wants to cut out.
This is the refreshed edition of the Voopoo Drag 2. It actually feels good in the hands. If you know the videos, I'm currently running it. I've been jacking it up about...
I'd recommend watching the first video, then the second video, so you know what all we did with it.
10
until you watch this one.
Yeah, I'm doing about 10 watts at a time until I get to 75. I'm at 65 right now, so...
And just disclaimer for y'all, the first video does not have a name because I was not fully awake whenever we started posting it. And whenever it decided to cut out. But it is on it's currently uploading right now. But those two should be coming out here soon. And then this one will be listed as part 3. The second one is listed as Voopoo Drag 2 review part 2. And y'all see that on very shortly. It's actually both of those two videos are currently uploading. And then this video will be coming out right after.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. And he hasn't hit his yet.
I'm just trying to suck some juice into the coil.
If you can feel.
It does get a little warm.
The tanks get a little warm. A little quick. Whoa. I forgot it was magnetic and it started turning me and I'm like, whoa, what happened?
I'm going to go ahead and close my vents just a little bit. Because I don't like running my vents fully open. Most of my vents are not fully open. Which I'm going to go ahead and hit mine now. So it should be good.
I'm running mine at 75. And we are doing watermelon lime from Juice Head. And we're going to do a review on the juice.
I like that flavor.
Why we have it in our new vapes. So
I like that flavor. And it hits very smooth. I honestly am not going to have my vent open that much. And honestly, in my opinion, it needs a bigger tip to it. But because I'm pretty sure I can almost shove this tip inside of my old tip.
Yeah. And I got him off the small tip. He was originally running a green small tip.
I have it around here somewhere. Not really sure where it's at.
I bought the same tip. I bought 2 of them. One for mine and one for his.
I'll go ahead and pop it off and show y'all.
And since he's been running that one, he likes that tip.
Which I can shove my finger inside of. And in my opinion, I like it better. Some people have different opinions. Smaller tips are better for them. Bigger tips better for them. I like this size tip. It's perfect for me.
And
it gets really good airflow and amount of juice in it.
I bought 2. I was like, here, just try it. See if you like it. If not, it'll be a backup just in case. And he
produces a nice little cloud off a little hit.
And he's been running that tip ever since. So,
which
yeah,
that's just our opinion. We like
needs a bigger. I think it needs a bigger tip, but
it's not after the little.
That's my opinion. I have my opinions too.
And honestly, it doesn't hit too bad.
Now, let's go ahead and get to the pros and cons of...
Oh, I'm going to try airing it out in here a little bit. You might see a little swishing around.
Okay, one con is the battery door.
It's a little wobbly.
It
just got really cold in here.
It's a little wiggly. It's a little wiggly.
Nothing really much. And you really won't feel it much unless you're sitting there playing with it.
Well, if I grab mine just right, it moves.
Yeah.
But as long as I keep my fingers on the screen and on the button, I don't really touch it except with the back of my hand, which it pushes forward.
But then once it pushes forward, if you don't move it around too much, then
you're good.
You really won't feel it.
But that's a con for me. And
the con for me is I don't really like how tiny the tip is and the fact that you cannot exchange the tip on this tank.
exactly.
I wish you could exchange the tip on it.
But
it's not horrible. It's bearable.
And I watched reviews on this tank
just before we bought it.
And a lot of people were complaining because the 5-can setup, they say it's not centered. I mean,
it's not exactly centered.
It's not exactly centered, but
it's... You'll notice that there's a slightly bigger gap on one side.
Look at mine, my tank's off. So
there's a slight difference in it, but it's not too horrible.
I mean, if you got OCD, then